lest we forget, the Backstreet's back with their performance of Everybody at the 1998 Video Music Awards. Now, Backstreet videos have basically become an MTV staple. Rare indeed is the TRL that doesn't feature a Backstreet Boys production in the countdown. But as good as Backstreet is at learning complicated choreography and dressing up in fancy costumes, sometimes the fans just want to let the boys be boys. So the guys were happy to oblige last year when they dropped by the studio for a little casual sing-along we called Backstreet Live. Take a look.
Those are the sights and sounds of Backstreet Mania. The Backstreet Boys live today, and what an amazing sight it is here at our Times Square studio. I'm Carson Daly. Welcome to the show. Unbelievable how many people have come out. Outside is incredible. We've got an amazing studio audience here. You're sick of hearing my voice and seeing my face. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Backstreet Boys. Going crazy.
We didn't think, we were kind of worried that we'd been, absent for a while out of the scene. We didn't know if anybody would show up today, but nice surprise. You are.
We have a question right up here in our audience.
I just wanted to know who thought of the name Millennium and if you were going to call it something else.
We were like throwing up all kinds of names trying to find something that really caught our eye, and we really liked the title Larger Than Life because the song is dedicated to all of our fans. But we thought, Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life, that would just be totally taken the wrong way. Because, Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life. Okay, no. So we figured what better way for us to come into the new millennium with Backstreet Boys, Millennium. It just fit. It was just right.
The money in the world could never add up to all the love I have inside of you. Come on, y'all, clap your hands. All I can give, all I can give. Everything I have is for you. You got it. All that I have to give. But my love is all I have to give. Without you, I don't think I can live. I wish I could give the world to you. But love is all I have to give to you.
That was the Backstreet Boys giving us a little FaceTime here in the studio with Backstreet Live. When we get back, we're going to see the Backstreet Boys give back to the fans without causing a riot. We're going to give you a little peek of that right after our next bit of Backstreet trivia. Who is the song Larger Than Life about? You probably know this one, but think about it over the break, and we'll be back with TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet.
They saw your tears. They heard your cries. But they chose to abandon you anyway. It's the season finale of Together.
We're real deal pop singers. We're getting the band back together. The Together reunion tour ain't going out like this. Goodbye!
But to soften the blow, MTV is bringing the Backstreet Boys home from Europe to celebrate their new album. Don't miss the return of the Backstreet Boys, followed by the season finale of Together. Tonight at 8:30.
go. 5 and 10.
ゴーのお店に何卒いらしてください。
Let's grind the radio. And the chorus.
ベストスリーピーパー。ジャンプ。
Groovy music.
Fast is the space.
We have everything you need to live the young, hip, jet grind radio lifestyle. You skate, you groove, you bomb bricks, and run from the man.
Let's grind radio on Dreamcast. Ready P14.
If you think you know the whole story,
Okay.
you don't know Grinch.
I like it.
Jim Carrey is the Grinch, rated PG. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
What's the best way for two people to communicate? What about Stacy?
Texting using your Motorola V2397 phone.
Exactly. We'd like to demonstrate. Susie.
I sent a text to Missy saying you're our sub, and she wrote, cool. Does he have any piercings? Do you?
That's a sensitive subject, Susie.
Try and activate a Motorola V2397 phone from your authorized AT&T dealer and get an exclusive TRL compilation CD and messenger bag free by mail.
I'm so excited about this. You know how easy it is to take your home videos and turn them into movies? Listen to this. You get an iMac, of course. Get your digital video camera, hook it up, and start iMovie. They've got effects in there now. You can, make it real fast. Ooh. Or get slow motion, make it dramatic. Or you can take a piece of music, put it under your footage, and all of a sudden, people are laughing, crying. I don't know, whatever you want. I've got cheesy ideas, but you'll do something creative that'll make you want to go, ooh, let's watch that again and again and again and again.
The Tower gift card is a world of entertainment. For movies, CDs, and books, all in one. What are you waiting for? Shop already. Hundreds of movies under $10. Get Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Def Comedy Jam. Brady Home Movies. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Tony Hawk's Trick Tip Skateboarding Basics. Tower. We'll take you there.
You're not good. But your clothes look good. The styles, the colors. Authentic starter sportswear. Now at Kmart. For the everyday athlete.
Hey, Kurt.
Still going out for your black belt? Man, this one will work.
Yeah, it is.
You want to go have a cigarette?
No.
All right, see ya. Good luck on Saturday.
The rank of black belt, Jen Berry.
To get what you want, you can't let cigarettes or anything else get in your way.
Millions of people have seen the future, and now you can own it.
I've never seen anything like this before.
X-Men. With 10 minutes of never-before-seen footage. Buy it today.
Welcome back, my friends. I'm Dave Holmes, and this is TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet. I'm here in the TRL studios with some huge Backstreet fans. How y'all doing? We're taking a look back. We're going to be checking out the boys on stage at the Video Music Awards, behind the scenes of one of their videos, and on the hot seat for some one-on-one interviews. But first, let's get to that trivia question. Who is the song Larger Than Life about? You two over there.
Well, it's dedicated to us, the fans.
It's dedicated to the fans who talk in unison. Indeed. Now, when you have a hit song, you got to have a video. So in 1999, August, specifically, MTV's Ananda Lewis caught up with the boys on the Orlando set of their Larger Than Life video.
Welcome to Backstreet TV Live in Orlando, Florida. Of course, Ananda hanging out here with the Backstreet Boys. I have Nick, Kevin, Howie, AJ. How the heck are you?
All righty, welcome to Orlando.
Thank you. We've kind of crashed the set here. They're taping their new video, Larger Than Life, and that's just among some of the many things we're going to be talking about. Let me ask you this. Your music, when you go to these other countries, is still being sung by people who don't even really speak English. How does it feel to you that it's so pervasive that you're in an audience of people who speak maybe German and they're singing along with your words. How does it make you feel?
It's cool. That was amazing. Especially since the album, we went on tour and we hadn't even released the album within like about 3 weeks. And by the time we got over there, everybody knew the words to all the songs.
What do you want to ask the Backstreet Boys?
Well, my question is, between the Millennium Tour and your first tour, how have each of you changed, like hobbies, bad habits, pet peeves, anything like that?
I've tried to start working out more. I tried to start eating healthier, but that's not happening. And I got a new tattoo. That's it for me.
Can you access that? Can we show them that, or is it going to get too hard to get
unless
to?
I'm hooked up somewhere.
Strip off, Bone.
It goes all the way down his leg.
See if we can get that tat out there for all the fans who love the artwork on your body.
You might need to censor
Can you
this.
see it? You got it? There it is. Turn a little. There you go. Wow, that's pretty.
It's the Millennium Dragon.
Oh, cool. Check out the trivia question because we are taking the first caller with the right answer to get in with the Backstreet Boys. Over 100 girls fainted in what European city? These guys just came off their European tour and 100 girls went down in some city. Let's see if our caller knows what city it is. Hi, caller.
Hi. Was it in Frankfurt?
You are absolutely right. See what happens when you're watching TV, you
Very
watch
good.
TRL, and you get your Backstreet Boys facts.
Class.
Right now, since we can't show them the video, we're just going to give you a little bit of the live rendition of it from you guys. Oh, you'll enjoy that.
Backstreet Boys minus Brian, talking with Ananda on Live from Orlando. Now, as 1999 drew to a close, a lot of people were piling up food and water in anticipation of Y2K. For the Backstreet Boys, the Millennium had already arrived. They were busy piling up the hits. At the 1999 Video Music Awards, they helped keep our minds off of the impending end of the world with this showstopper. Take a look.
I know you are hearing all those cheers, and I think the loudest cheers tonight of all, I can tell you, have been definitely for these guys, the Backstreet Boys. Welcome.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
You're up for 4, and you already took one last year. If you get another one this year, are you going to put it next to it or somewhere special?
Definitely.
Yeah?
We all got space in our house, and we're like, trying to hopefully get a couple little moon mans up there.
And the winner is...
Backstreet Boys.
I'd like to thank all of our family that's been there through all the trials and tribulations that have supported us since day one. Since the beginning, back 6 years ago when we got together as a group. To all of our fans all around the world, thank you. This is for you. Thank you.
Please welcome the band that keeps over 100 bazillion trillion served worldwide. Here they are, the beautiful Backstreet Boys.
the Backstreet Boys at the 1999 Video Music Awards. We're going to take a little break now. When we return, we're going to go behind the scenes of the new Shape of My Heart video. Plus we're going to get a little backstory on the Backstreet when MTV's John Norris sits them down one-on-one on ultrasound. But before we do, here's another trivia question to ponder. Which Backstreet Boy had a tell-all book written about him by his own mother? Think about it. We got the answer when we get back on TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet.
They saw your tears. They heard your cries. But they chose to abandon you anyway. It's the season finale of Together.
We're real deal pop singers. We're getting the band back together. The Together reunion tour ain't going out like this. Goodbye!
But to soften the blow, MTV is bringing the Backstreet Boys home from Europe to celebrate their new album. Don't miss the return of the Backstreet Boys, followed by the season finale of Together. Next.
TRL presents Best of Backstreet is headed your way on MTV thanks to Motorola. And Jam Gear. See the coolest tools for the internet at jamonline.com.
Where are you, Billy?
He needs a driver.
You need a driver? 10 toll, please. Buy now and get a $50 rebate from SkyTel. Call 1-800-SkyTel-5.
Sure, I had some bad relationships, but I'm fine. This is my new girlfriend. She's really nice. I like to take digital pictures of her with my jam cam and email them to all my ex-girlfriends to show them I'm doing okay. They're all like, dude, you're dating a plastic doll, but they're wrong. She's polypropylene.
Jam Cam. Jam U Digital. Called USA. On the floating shipless oceans, I did all my best to smile.
Noah, a fragrance with a new vision from TRL.
My father always did his shopping after the stores were closed.
Come on. Look at it. Wait.
Hey, Wade, you got this one.
Fill up a trunk. Now get out of here. Come on, move it up.
I love shopping on Lycos. They have brand names, product reviews, great service, and everything comes with a receipt.
You got nothing.
Whatever you're into, dig into it deeper on Lycos.
Let's get shopping.
This week's featured gift is something warm and soft. So hurry, don't delay. Sweaters are here today.
This week only, turtleneck sweaters for the whole family, just $12 to $22.
Old Navy, item of the week, item of the week, a new item every week.
Price so low, you can't say no.
Plus selection just can't be beat. Yeah.
This ought to tide me over. Salerno Dwayne Mitsubishi in Summit is hot. Come and see why. Come and check out the hot Salerno Dwayne Mitsubishi Eclipse, the rugged Salerno Dwayne Mitsubishi Montero Sport, and the stylish Salerno Dwayne Mitsubishi Galant, which just won Car and Driver's Best Sedan under $20,000. Plus, with volume selling discount prices, you can save big every day. So for your all-new Mitsubishi, come to Salerno Dwayne Mitsubishi in Summit.
Smart Electronics in Linden has a variety of paging and wireless equipment and car audio accessories. Smart Electronics is an authorized dealer of VoiceStream Wireless, which connects you toll-free in the tri-state area. With great deals like $39.99 a month, including 600 anytime minutes and 500 weekend minutes. VoiceStream Wireless. Get more from life. Smart Electronics has two-way pagers with email capability and a variety of paging services. Smart Electronics, your total communication headquarters.
Life in the fast lane?
just got slower.
You're here for 28 days of rehab.
Is that part of the therapy?
I'm having a bad day.
Trust it.
I don't need your help. This could be your liver right now.
Do you have plans for dinner?
Sandra Bullock. 28 days, all day for one low price. In demand. Pay-per-view for the demanding viewer.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Dave Holmes. This is TRL Presents the Best of Backstreet. A bunch of huge Backstreet fans and I have convened in the TRL studio. We've made it pretty much Backstreet Central for a little trip down memory lane. Before we get back into it, who can tell me which Backstreeter's mom wrote the tell-all book about it? Show of hands. Who knows the answer? Who's got the... you right there.
Okay, I'm going to take a wild guess. Was it Nick?
It was Nick. The book was The Heart and Soul of Nick Carter, written by his mom, Jane Carter. It's going to be a little bit embarrassing. Just goes to show you, even the Backstreet Boys have problems of their own. Earlier on this year, MTV's Ultrasound let the boys get some of those problems off their chests in a series of very revealing interviews with our own John Norris.
On this edition of Ultrasound.
Yes, he's a Backstreet boy, but at 28 years old, Kevin Richardson is unquestionably a man. Putting his talents and handsome features to quick use, Kevin landed a gig at the Disney MGM Studios, appearing as Aladdin in the theme park's daily parade. Back in Kentucky, however, Kevin's father fell ill.
I moved back home, and within about a month or two, he passed away.
Stricken with grief, Kevin stayed home in Kentucky for nearly a year.
The fall came, and then winter, and that winter was just so depressing, and it was just like I felt like something was calling me back down in Florida. I felt like my mom was cool, my brothers were cool. We were all mentally cool with my father's death and dealing with it okay, and I felt like I could leave again.
Brian Luttrell's life began just up the road from his cousin Kevin in Lexington, Kentucky. As a child, however, Brian was diagnosed with having both a murmur and a hole in his heart. The doctors told Brian's parents to start thinking about funeral arrangements. And yet the resilient 5-year-old miraculously survived. The congenital heart condition, though, would ultimately need repair. And at the age of 23, Brian Luttrell would have to undergo open heart surgery.
It was kind of disbelief because I felt so healthy going into the surgery. That was kind of the hardest thing to believe, was why I had to do this in order to live the rest of my life.
Oh my God, we're back.
My father was never really talked about a lot growing up.
When AJ was just 4 years old, his parents divorced and his father virtually disappeared.
My family continuously filled my head with, you're going to be successful, you're going to make a lot of money someday, you're going to be a big superstar and all this stuff. And they also said, your dad's going to come looking for you when he sees the little dinner bell ring and he sees the, cha-ching. Wow, man, what? They were right.
And even today, AJ remains emotionally conflicted, if not outright cynical, about the prospects of a long-term reconciliation.
What do you do? Because that is still my dad, that is still my flesh and blood, and I look at someone like Kevin who doesn't have a father right now, and, I do, but, I'd love to fix things, but you just can't,
Howie Duro was only 12 when his older sister Caroline was diagnosed with lupus, a disease that affects the immune system. The chronic condition is one that patients can live with, but when Howie got the call that his sister's health had taken a turn for the worse, he knew he had to be there.
Just something in my back of my mind said, you know what? Just get on a plane, don't even think about it. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning when I got the notice.
Howie immediately headed to Raleigh, North Carolina, where Caroline lived. But even that wasn't soon enough.
I actually missed the first flight out, and I caught the second flight. And me and my father had just missed actually having like a few moments to hang with her.
Though Howie's sister had lived with lupus for 13 years, her battle with the disease ended suddenly. She was 37 years old.
Out of all of us, my mom took it the hardest.
Right.
Because it's like, it's one thing if
your parents pass away, but having your own daughter, or your own son, or whatever pass away,
That's what they say. You're never supposed to bury your children.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the young one. Backstreet's preeminent heartthrob, Nick Carter, became a Backstreet Boy when he was still just 13 years old. Perhaps it's no surprise, then, that Nick's mother was never far from his side. Jane Carter has indeed been the most involved and most visible Backstreet mom, relishing her son's spotlight and occasionally stepping into it.
Nick Carter and his mom, bro.
While ex-girlfriends have written books purporting to expose some of Brian and AJ's most private moments, Nick's secrets were revealed by none other than his mother, who dished up the goods in 1998's Heart and Soul.
Been pretty involved in your career from the get-go. I mean, do you now think that maybe it's not such a good idea for family and business to be intertwined?
I believe that right now, it's more so that I want to be just family and not business.
The boys sounding off on ultrasound. Kind of reminds you they're not really so different from anyone else. That's something that's kind of easy to forget when you're watching their videos. Of course, the boys' latest video is Shape of My Heart, as anyone who tunes regularly to the TRL can tell you. We pretty much figured we'd be seeing a lot of it, so before they even finished the video, we sent making the video out to get a little behind-the-scenes look.
Backstreet's back.
Hey, we're the Backstreet Boys, and we're on the set of a brand new video, Shape of My Heart.
Well, the title of the song is Shape of My Heart.
The Shape of My Heart is based on someone messing up. It's a sad love song, a typical sad love song.
I would say it's definitely not a typical love song.
It's basically about a guy that is looking back on his relationship, realized that he's made some mistakes.
They haven't taken the time to show that person the love that they needed to show them.
You can be taking a bite, you can be taking a drink, you can run your hand through your hair, you can be talking to each other, you can interrupt each other.
This will be from the top. This will be from the top. Roll camera, roll sound.
This next shot is we're standing up against a wall.
It's the bathroom stall. Yeah, it's the bathroom stall without the stall.
Brian does this all the time. Watch.
One.
Nick does this. Okay.
What does Kevin do? He's been going like this the whole time. That's all he's been doing. He's looking up at the sky.
So what about Howie?
Out of all these years, man, you've finally gotten out of that wink thing. That wink phase. Yeah! What? You haven't done a wink in a long time.
No, we always try to get involved with our videos. We have a lot of ideas. Every time we receive treatments, we're always like embellishing them.
Me, Hal, and AJ, that's what we did before all this. We were actors. That's how we all met together. We were singers and actors at the same time. We were trying to succeed in either singing or in acting, and the singing happened, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just came naturally.
Between the first album and the second one, Millennium has been our best, I think. But this album, I think, can top it, musically especially. And concept-wise, I think this is a better album, and this album really shows growth, a lot more than the first album did to Millennium.
We're just trying to be ourselves. I mean, we're growing, and with every video, with every single, with every album, we try to take it further.
We have a lot of variations of music on this album that aren't typical for the Backstreet Boys, which is kind of unique.
We're just kind of raw. It's just kind of organic, raw us.
A behind-the-scenes look at the Backstreet Boys' latest video, Shape of My Heart. That, of course, is from their latest album, Black and Blue. I think it's safe to say we're all looking forward to more videos from the boys, am I right? Yeah? Well, keep your eyes and ears on MTV. In another year, we'll probably have more than enough Backstreet moments to do this again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, all right?
And I will give it to you.
be around.